So being authentic makes you more attractive. Now it is easier said than done because being authentic comes with a certain set of social pressure that you face, especially when you state your true words, your true opinions, and your true belief systems. Because being authentic in a way, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to say whatever you want. It's not that hard to actually express your true opinions. The hard part is to embrace the pressure that comes from being in any social situation where you are expressing your true opinions, your true facts. And now authenticity is really rare because people always want to be nice. And when you're being nice, you're putting on this fake persona. And being nice is not necessarily, 100% true. It's because when you are nice, you're being fake. You are being nice in order to expect something in return. It's like a business transaction. Now, being kind is different. Being kind is something like you have compassion. That is your natural state. A kind person is always kind, irrespective of the outcome that the person receives. A kind person is not outcome oriented. Now, a nice person is outcome oriented. The people pleaser, the nice person is outcome oriented. So when you are outcome oriented, you're attached to the outcome. And when you're so attached to that outcome, it creates desperate energy. And when there is desperate energy, it is not really attractive. It is not really magnetic. Now, the reason why it is so hard to be authentic is because you have the fear of the pressure that comes along while you express your true self. And also you have the fear of judgment. It's because when you have your opinions, stated out in the public like that, there's this fear of judgment. You fear being hated. You fear being disliked. And the fear of being disliked is more dominant than the pleasure or the happiness that comes from being loved. It's like you fear failure more than, embracing happiness, more than embracing success. And that's the reason you don't want to express your true self and be authentic in any given social situation. And moreover, if you're not being authentic, it's like you're not being hated by anybody, but also you're not being loved by anybody. You're just in this neutral state, and that's a very boring place to be in. Nobody likes to be boring. Nobody likes to be in this neutral state. It's either you have to be loved or hated. And being this neutral state is not really amazing. It's too boring, and it's not really movie-like. I mean, your life is a movie. You have one life. You are never getting this life back ever again. So make the most out of it. So that is why you have to be authentic. Now, when you are authentic, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are being loved by every single person in the world. It makes you magnetic. It makes you attractive because there is no desperate energy that is being attached, and there's no outcome-oriented, pressure. That's that you're being your true self. You're completely detached from the outcome, and that, brings out the presence in you, makes you magnetic. And of course, like a magnet, you attract some people and you repel away some people. And that is absolutely okay, because if you're not being hated by certain people, you're also not being loved. So when you want love, you must be willing to face hate. It's like if you want peace, you must be willing to go to war. And this, brings me to the point, like actually being nice and being this people pleaser is a toxic trait because you're not being your authentic version. And when you're not being authentic, you are going to attract people who are also not authentic. It's like the people around you will be a mirror reflection of you, and you don't really want that, because that is not really the thing that you desire in your life. You don't really want people around you, the relationships that you make, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, to also have this shallow personality, to also not be authentic and put on this fake nice persona just to get what they want, just to get their needs met. Now, by being authentic, you not really increase your attraction because you are putting your whole personality out there. And people who actually love your personality, who resonate with you, will be attracted to you. And you have this true self. Even the people who hate you kind of respect you because you're being true. You're not putting on this fake front. And that is very attractive and also gets respect from others. The reason why you're respected when you are authentic is because not many people are authentic. 98% of the world's population are not authentic. 5% are trying to be authentic, and it's only 2% of the world's population are truly authentic, truly resonate, who say what they mean and mean what they say. It's because when you are embodying authenticity on a regular basis, you get immense respect because you're not being fake, you are honest, you stay true to your opinion and you hold your ground. And that, gets respect from people. Because if you are authentic, it builds trust. You are honest, and more people will trust you. And that is the power of authenticity. It's not just a mere attraction or to improve your charisma levels. It's basically being your true self. And when you are your true self, you build more trust. You're being honest, and that is actually a very respectable trait. The core reason why you are not authentic in the first place, and that is because you have childhood trauma. Whenever you expressed your true self in your upbringing, in your teenage years, or it may be even your adult life, you would have experienced things that are not so pleasant, and that made you, put on this fake front, telling that if I'm nice, I will get what I want. If I'm nice, I'll get my needs. I will meet my needs if I'm being nice. So I made an entire video on why you are a people pleaser, why people become people pleasers and start acting nice, and it's connected to childhood trauma. So I will link that in the description below, and you can tap here. Thanks for watching.